You knew me in the quiet, before I learned to hide, before I dressed my reasons up to sound calm and polite. You knew the old excuses, the cracks beneath the paint, the way I kept on giving, even when I said I ain't. I was the one who answered before the second ring, the one who read your silence and dropped everything. I thought love meant showing up, no questions, no defense. I was young enough to think that loyalty made sense. Somewhere down the line I became your safety net, and you called it being close. Every time I paid the debt, you knew where I was soft, and you pressed like it was proof that I would always bend before I ever broke from you. I gave until my hands shook, you still asked for the rest. You knew where I was soft, so I left with what was left. I missed things I wanted so you could fall apart, and somehow I was selfish for needing back my heart. You had a way of crying that made me lose my ground, like if I didn't save you, I was the one who let you down. I kept my anger quiet, made my hurt behave, smiled through the damage like that made me brave. And isn't that ridiculous, the things we call mature? I was bleeding through my kindness, still holding open doors. I kept thinking you would see me if I stayed good long enough, but some people call it keeping peace when they mean don't bring this up. You knew where I was soft, and you pressed like it was proof that I would always bend before I ever broke from you. I gave until my hands shook, you still asked for the rest. You knew where I was soft, so I left with what was left. That's the part that broke me, not the favor, not the fight. It was learning I was optional after choosing you every time. I thought we had forever in some built-in kind of way, like history should matter, like love meant you couldn't trade. I hope you tell it softer than the way it really went. Make me cold, make me dramatic, make my leaving make some sense. But I know what it cost me to finally close that door. I didn't stop loving you, I just couldn't pay anymore. You knew where I was soft, and you pressed like it was proof that I would always bend before I ever broke from you. I gave until my hands shook, you still asked for the rest. You knew where I was soft, so I left with what was left. You knew where I was soft, but soft don't mean I'm weak. I can love you from a distance and still choose me. I gave until my hands shook, you still asked for the rest. You knew where I was soft, so I left with what was left. You knew me in the quiet, before I learned to hide. I still miss who we were before the hurt picked sides. but missing you ain't proof that leaving was wrong. Sometimes the softest heart has to save itself and go.